Welcome to The Explainer. Let's be honest, the term AI gets thrown around to mean like a dozen different things. And if you're a little confused, well, you're not wrong. So today, we are going to clear all that up. We're going to focus on the two major paths AI is taking, and why knowing the difference is about to become absolutely essential. So, let's frame this with a simple choice. Imagine you've got a huge critical project on your plate and you need to hire an assistant, right? The person you choose, it depends entirely on what you need done. Well, that exact decision is the perfect way to understand the two very different types of AI you'll be hiring in the very near future. And here they are, your two candidates. On one side, you had this visionary, the creative artist, just brilliant at bringing new ideas to life. And on the other, you've got the proactive manager, a total master of logistics and just getting things done. This simple choice, believe it or not, is the key to understanding the huge difference between generative and agentic AI.
First up is the candidate you almost certainly already know, even if you don't call them by this name. So let's meet our creative artist. This is generative AI.
Okay, so this artist is a master of creation. You give it a very specific request, what we call a prompt, and boom, it generates brand new, original content just for you. Think about it. Drafting an email, writing a piece of code, or even creating a mind-blowing image just from a few words. It's a specialist in making things. And its superpowers? Oh, they're pretty impressive. It is incredibly fast and so versatile. It can jump from writing a poem 1 second to debugging code the next. It's like having a brainstorming partner who never ever gets tired and can keep up a perfectly consistent style across hundreds of different outputs. But here's the thing you have to understand about how this artist works. The workflow, it's fundamentally passive. You make a request, it gives you a response, and then it just waits. It's a conversation that literally cannot move forward until you make the next move. And that passivity, that's its main limitation. Our artist is brilliant for sure, but it is not proactive. It can design a beautiful, stunning party invitation for you, no problem. But it can't research the venues, it can't manage the guest list, or actually send the invites out. It creates, but it doesn't do. All right, now let's meet our second candidate. This one operates on a completely different level. This is not an artist. This is our proactive manager, also known as agentic AI.
Now, with the manager, you don't delegate tasks. You delegate outcomes. You just give it the end goal, and it doesn't sit around waiting for your next instruction. Its whole job is to build the plan from scratch and then see that plan all the way through to the end.
And you can see its proactive workflow right here in action. All you do is define the finish line, the goal. And from that point on, it takes over. It breaks that goal down into a strategic plan, it executes each step using whatever tools it needs, and it adapts on the fly until the mission is achieved. So its strengths are all about autonomy and taking action. It can actually use tools, like a web browser to do research or connect to other software to send emails. So this manager can't just write a competitor analysis report. It can do the web research, gather all the data, and synthesize it first, all on its own. And if it hits a dead end, it just adapts and tries something else. So there we have it, our two candidates, the brilliant artist and the autonomous manager. The question is, who do you hire? Well, it all comes down to the job at hand. Okay, let's just boil this all down. The artist is your expert for single-step tasks that you guide, where the output you want is content. The manager, on the other hand, is for complex, autonomous jobs, where the output you need is an outcome. The fundamental choice is this. Do you need something made, or do you need something done? Let's make that even more concrete. You'd hire the artist to help you brainstorm some marketing slogans, or maybe draft up a few social media posts. But you would hire the manager to plan and execute the entire marketing campaign, from the initial research all the way to the launch analysis. See the difference? If you take away just one thing today, please let it be this quote right here. The entire paradigm is shifting. We are evolving from giving AI step-by-step instructions to simply delegating high-level goals. To put it another way, we're learning how to stop being micromanagers and start being leaders. So the final question is really for you. We've spent years learning how to break down our problems into these tiny little tasks for our tools. The future, though, is going to be about defining what success looks like and then trusting the system to find its own way there. Understanding this distinction isn't just about AI, it's about preparing yourself for a world where you can delegate not just the work, but the entire workflow.